barco, pero mi sueldo va menguando. Que ya no te quiero escuchar, quiero quemar tu puto jaguar. No me creo ya la escalera social. No odio los lunes, chico, odio el capital, va. Y el fin de quiero lucirme, evadirme, bailar en la pista hasta las 15. Que dice que hoy las discos son más libres, pero sigo viendo una dictadura de bíceps. A puro garrafón, el Gigi Garrulón está poniendo el himno español. Todo tiene un límite, todo tiene un fin y ves. Quitamos al fase bien, ya pinchan hip hop. Está sonando AP&D y al salir ocuparemos tu Airbnb, sí. Que me han subido el alquiler y ya ves que no lo pienso yo permitir, sí. Si montan un hotel, un mechero y fue el que arda, ya me da lo mismo. Mañana volveré al curro que siempre odié. Hoy bailaré en el circo del capitalismo. Baila, maldito, baila, baila. Porque tu jefe es un cretino. Baila, maldito, baila, baila. Todos necesitamos evadirnos, escapar de la rutina, abrazar el hedonismo. Baila, maldito, baila. Ya tú sabes, el circo del capitalismo. Que yo solo quiero escapar de la rutina y de la enfermedad, del postureo, yo rapeo por necesidad. Lo demás solo salseo, la fama no fue un deseo. Te la regalo sin miedo, te puede devorar. Vivir con ansiedad es angustioso, pero prefiero ser un loco que un pretencioso. Y me dicen, Tony, no seas humilde. En un mundo de egos ser gilipollas sirve y es triste, pero real. Mira ese chaval posando en un Cadillac que ya ni puede pagar. Es lo que tiene abrazar la dictadura del like. Yo hago siempre lo que debo como Spike. Ay, quiero escapar y no sé dónde. Llévame al monte donde los monstruos no me encuentren. No quiero volver a vivir bajo una máscara. No quiero volver a temblar bajo las sábanas. Dame más, dime que me llamarás y abrazarás al subir el mar y arrasar la ciudad. Me llevarás a nadar a Cayo Jutías, donde fuimos libres y eternos por un día. Solo queremos ver el mundo arder. Todos mis héroes están muertos y no van a volver. Fuego, fuego, contra la multinacional.
Fuego, fuego.
Contra el cuartel general. Un sistema irracional. Muera la tradición, lo colonial. Rimando barras, barrote y aspereza. Suenan guitarras, no es pop barato. Sabe todo el mundo, no es ningún secreto. Novato, no se me ha subido, ya se me subió en bachillerato. Cumple el contrato, págame o te mato. Crecí en el sindicato, ni esquiroles ni chivato. Piezas del Cami del Nova, siempre criterio. Me amamantó una loba, luego fundé un imperio. Transito el hemisferio como un corsario. Quiero vivir sin horarios, escapar de este cautiverio. Quiero escapar y no sé a dónde. Lejos de tu pose, de tu coche que no eclipsas a letras de Monger. Clásico como las Converse. Y que le jodan a la fama. Y aunque estoy llenando en tu ciudad, en Bogotá y en Londres, yo solo quiero que me ates a tu cama, escúpeme en la cara, tatúame unas llamas. Miénteme, hija de puta, dime qué llamarás. Baile de máscaras, bajo la luna. El fuego camina conmigo, querido David, te debemos una. Solo queremos ver el mundo arder. Todos mis héroes están muertos y no van a volver. Fuego, fuego, contra la multinacional.
Fuego, fuego.
Contra el cuartel general. Un sistema irracional. Muera la tradición, lo colonial. Los auténticos jefazos.
Por aquí, esto por aquí, esto por acá. Vale. Musiquita. Vale. Vale. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Ayudar a Lumbor. Hablar con los ciudadanos para saber qué pasa en esta puta ciudad, ¿no? A ver qué necesitan. Vamos allá. Vamos a ver. Por aquí.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Sí.
Not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread.
Live
warm
eaten
from
dark.
the oven.
Fresh from the grill.
Do you have a moment?
Un momentito, por favor.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Por aquí, ¿verdad? Joder. Joder.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
A ver qué ha hecho el tío, como la haya vuelto a liar, tío. Me cago en la leche, puto tío. A ver.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Pero
What do
encima
you
dinero.
want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Hala, hasta luego. Baja. Hasta luego.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty.
¿Dónde está el tío? Ahí.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
Black Pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement.
Está tramando el
But
tío.
not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
A ver tú. ¿Qué me has metido? ¿Una droga? Que no me entero yo, ¿eh?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged.
Ahora entiendo cositas. Vale. Sabemos qué pasa. Los soldados trafican con cristales. Muy bien.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Uy. ¿Qué tengo que ir por aquí, no? Vale.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Hay que tirar de ambrosia en un chocobito. ¿Dónde está ya? 500 metros. Vale.
Good girl.
Vamos, ambrosio. Va más rápido el tío, Cabrón. Hasta que pasa.
I'll take it from here.
Se va a liar. Mira cuánto cristal.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Anda.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, We are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
¿Dónde está ese ahí metido? Vienen más. No.
Farewell.
Nice.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
No.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Venga, que quiero entrar. Quiero ir a por Kupka, joder, vamos. Un momento más tarde. Un momentito más tarde.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Será por insignias, tengo como 40.000 ya, ¿eh?
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Kelis.
Dice.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Somos colegas.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Misión cumplida. Vamos. Uy. ¿Qué cuesta ahora? Vamos allá.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master.
I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
Ya no está aventajado.
Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
Ni idea.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Sí, ayudar, ¿por qué no?
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can.
I'd be a fool to...
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit...
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk. There's the butcher. They're bound to... All right.
Vale, preguntarle a la gente. Let's go.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have pride.
Take a sniff, good
A
sir.
ver. Carnicera. Un buen cuchillo, señora.
Sir,
A question. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
you a
corte,
blacksmith
¿no?
or something?
Something.
Fair enough. No, first and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Tenemos un cuchillo que corte, joder.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
¿Qué pasa, Algano? ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Qué le pasa? Javier.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The waters, I've no doubt that my woes stem, but I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go.
All right. I'll go.
Wonderful. Leave the market by these baths are all that keep me from my livelihood.
Ande yo caliente, ríese la gente. Vamos a ver.
Hanging lanterns!
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, what would be the point?
What is it? Minomu.
Sorry.
Hunter.
I have a question.
Oh. Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Your knife snaps every time.
Thank you.
Full business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Vale. Voy a hacer esta quest.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Ah, por aquí no es. Hay que dar la vuelta, tío.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now. We can press on.
Hay que dar la fucking vuelta. Puti vuelta.
What the hell are those things?
Vale. Por aquí.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
No explotó ninguno, Oh, baby. Uy. Ah, tío, ¿qué es eso, tío?
Soil and stone!
Está durísimo el bicho este. Vale.
Let's cool things down a bit.
A entregar. Y tengo que ir a la base a ver si me dejan, a ver si puedo pillar algo. Me imagino que no. Porque eran 350, no sé cuántos puntos tendré, tengo que darlo. Tengo que verlo, tengo que verlo.
Get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Vale.
So, you all too... No, trust me. I bet...
Cuchillos. Muy bien. Listo.
The finest fabric.
Hostia, ¿dónde me manda ahora? Allá.
Fragrant herbs and spices.
Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest.
There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping the baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected.
El fucking tatio. Vale.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. But I burdened you with my...
Right.
It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck...
360. Qué guay. Alito de llamas, ignición. Disminuye el tiempo de recarga de ignición 2,2 segundos. 2,2 segundos. El tiempo de recarga de ignición. ¿Ignición qué era? A ver. ¿Pero qué pasa? ¿Estás en Murcia? ¿Ya llegaste? ¿Ya llegaste o qué? Ignición, tío. Joder. Ignición. No he podido mirar nada. Joder, pero he subido todo a YouTuber. Es esto. Me la suda. Joder, qué rápido, tío. Un fin de semana ahí, easy, hecho y hecho. Completado. Yo que estoy subiéndolo todo a YouTube para que lo puedas ver así, tocándote la piscina y nada. La app de aquí. Pues el líder lo está viendo por aquí. Ah, cuando estabas en directo, ya. ¿Y cómo va? Fatal. O sea, no entiendo. ¿Cómo se pueden permitir que vaya fatal? Bueno, es una beta, ¿no? Por cierto, la semana que viene hay que jugarle dura el DC, ¿eh? No puedes poner la pantalla completa. Qué raro, ¿no? Nah, no te rayes. Vamos, Ambrosia. A ver, ojalá. A ver, ojalá, porque la semana pasada no funcionó, tío. Pero bueno. Pues el líder dice que lo estaba viendo por el móvil y ni tan mal. No sé si por dónde lo estoy viendo. Le dieron beta del Tarisland. No sé, tío. Eso no sé qué es. De eso sí que ya... Ahí ya me has... El bug de Tazens. ¡Ah! No, eso no es solo para China.
Well, I asked her, but... You tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash?
Sí, algo así.
Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine
La
it?
magia.
Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle.
Yo que tú me compraba la Play 5, ¿eh?
If it's cheap metal you're using,
Este es el mejor
then there's always
juego
limestone, I suppose.
que he jugado en años.
Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if
Esto es una misión secundaria, así que tampoco hace falta hacerle mucho caso. La cuestión es que yo en la era moderna tenía Yakuza Laika Dragon. Ahí en el top de JRPGs. ¿Tal? Y ahora este está ahí subiéndolo. Y el Zelda nuevo, claro. Los juegos así de la época moderna tenía ahí el top.
Hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Ah, merece la pena muchísimo,
Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces.
Y quién sabe, a lo mejor luego te animas y te compras el Spider-Man y ya no es uno, son dos.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Y luego te compras el Spider-Man 2. Y así. Claro. Te animas. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? Eso sí, las misiones secundarias son una mierda. Te cuentan cosas de la historia y tal, que están guapas. Y dicen que las buenas empiezan en el final casi, que es cuando matan las cosas chulos. Pero a nivel jugable las misiones opcionales, como en todos los juegos, son bastante bien. Pero bueno. Salvo en el Yakuza de Dragon. Pero este es un juegazo, Se va a hablar de este juego 20 años después. Es como el Final Fantasy VII de esta época, tío. O sea... Este juego va a estar en la boca de mucha gente durante mucho tiempo. Tengo la sensación de estar ante el juego, ¿sabes? Juegazo. Hacía mucho tiempo que no tenía la sensación de estar ante el juego. Como el Final Fantasy XIV también estás ante el juego, ¿no? Lo que pasa es que, bueno, como es un MMO es más de nicho, ¿no? Pero... A ver, en 6 meses está en PC, ¿no? Bueno, eso supuestamente, 6 meses está en PC. Luego ya sabes lo que pasó con el Final Fantasy VII Remake. Pero en teoría... Sí, no, la Switch tienes abandonada también. Ah, lo que dicen, es lo que dicen. En 6 meses va a estar en el PC. Que tiene la exclusividad durante 6 meses, Play 5. También lo decían con el Final Fantasy VII Remake. Que al final tardaron 1 año o 2. Pero bueno. Sí. Algo así, sí. ¿Dónde está esto, tío? Ahora te lo enseñaré. De momento es un increscendo en la historia. Lo que pasa es que yo me paro en hacer cosas y tal. Pero la historia está así, ¿sabes? La historia está... Buah, está guapísima. Es una locura, tío.
Time to see if limestone is the secret weapon.
Y la música de Soken, tío, madre mía. Esta se atrevió con el techno, tío. Madre mía. Hala, hemos hecho un cuchillo, tío. Tremenda misión secundaria.
That'll do, I reckon.
Vale.
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
A ver.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so.
¿Porta bien o no?
But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be.
Joder, que tiquismiquis,
Just
tío.
to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm?
Hacer un cuchillo barato.
The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies.
¡Claro, joder!
Rule number one in any business.
Hemos que hablar con el carnicero, con la otra, y hay que hablar con la buena gente de la ciudad, joder.
This is just about possible. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for.
Claro.
If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do,
gracioso,
I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
El cuchillo ya. Misión cumplida, vamos allá. Puntitos, puntitos, puntitos. A ver. Bueno, este alguien. Ok. Ahora aquí no queda nada más, ¿no? Hemos limpiado todo. Perfecto. A ver. En la base tendré cosas. A ver, un segundo. Ah, sí, en la base. Hay caza. Caza. Vale. Pues sí, quiero ir a la base. Hay un bicho de caza, a ver. A ver. ¿Hay nuevas cartas en el camarote? Bueno, vale. ¿Ya me he dado por las cartas?
Sid's going to find Cooker and finish them.
No creo. La liebre del desierto. Cid segundo. Ruego que aceptes mis disculpas por haberos puesto a prueba a ti y a tu tío. Pero sé que un hombre como tú comprende muy bien la importancia de saber elegir a sus aliados. Muy bien, gracias. Gracias por la carta, tío. Oh, la puta madre que te parió, cabrón. Ahora esto me tengo yo esto aquí. Joder. No, 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 no.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Me he emocionado. Puta carta de mierda, tío. Néctar. Vamos a ver. ¡Con papá, con papá! ¡Con papá! Hablan de anuncios, a ver. ¿Qué hay? El terror azabache. Desierto de Belcoy, Dalmequia, rango B. Desierto de Belcro, Dalmequia. Rango B, ¿dónde está este tío? El terror azabache. Desierto de Belcro y Dalmequia. El terror azabache. No lo encuentro, tío. Va mare. Desierto de Belcroy, tiene que estar por aquí. Ah, vale, ya está. Vale. Ya está. La verdad es que he estado a un clip de comprar la PS5. Como que a un clic, tío. Nah, tienes que comprártela, tío.
Let's go.
Luego la vendes. Ya está, tío. Luego la vendes, hermano. La compras en 500 y la vendes en 400. No, sin lector no. Porque con lector puedes comprar un juego de segunda mano, te lo vuelvo a repetir. Y sin lector estás obligado a comprarlos en la tienda oficial. Sin lector puedes comprarlos en una página que en físico con 10 euros más barato, como los compro yo. No tienes que comprarlo en game. Puedes comprarlo en un sitio, ¿sabes? Que te lo vendan más barato. Tus colegas te pueden dejar juegos, por ejemplo. Siempre te va a salir más barato con lector a la larga. Y para un juego y tú vas a gastar en digital. Que sin lector yo no lo compraría, tío. Yo sin lector no la compraría, tío.
Time to fight.
Ahí está.
You deserve a rest.
¡Pastito caro!
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
es lo de Good of War, Dandecker? Ah, 550 es sola. 600 con código. 660 con el Good of War. No sé, claro, a ti te da igual la caja, ¿no? No lo vas a vender, no vas a querer venderlo, lo vas a querer tener ahí digital. Bueno, 600. Bueno, ¿qué tal te parece el combate? Puedo mejorar todavía, voy muy... Yo es que amo las cajas, tío. Yo es que amo las cajas, tío. Las cajas, tío. Las cajas. No tengo nada, ¿no? Para adelante. Con la historia. No sé, tío. Bueno, el juego lo vas a querer tener ahí, no lo vas a querer revender. La consola sí. El digital lo tienes, bueno. Sigo pensando que un juego en digital, pues... Claro, Final Fantasy no lo vas a querer vender nunca. Pero es un Final Fantasy, una casita, ¿tá? Pues da igual. Claro, son cosas que a mí me importan y a ti te las juegan, entonces... Pues sí, digital está bien, 600 pavos. Date cuenta que 600 pavos se vende sola, ¿no? Ah, no, 550 sola, ¿no? 550 sola. Cuando la compré yo valía 500.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
¿No? Luego la subieron 50 pavos. Nah, no te calientes, tío. Me daría rabia que la comprara solo por el final, tío, al final. A ver, que es un juegazo y merece la pena, ¿no? Pero es que... tío, si luego no te vas a comprar ningún puto juego, ¿sabes? Porque tú no juegas offline a nada. Es que es la movida de siempre que tenemos contigo, tío. Es que es así. ¿Qué haría? Villa Bascal. ¿Lo
There it
compraría?
is. Drake's Fang.
Hostia. Bueno, bonito.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right. And there are those that would help you.
¿El retorno del rey?
Had I the
Emociono,
courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
My boy.
Till
Algo
then,
así, sí.
Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Ay, quiero peluche de Torgal, pero es muy caro, eh. Esto sí que es caro, 200 euros un peluche de Torgal. Sí, pero puedo mezclar un lobo con un...
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Coming for you. Voy a por una birrita, tardo nada. Hostia, tío, hostia, que no estaba yo en directo y tú chateando conmigo, tío. Hostia, tío, qué emoción, tío. Así que aquí no se puede ver bien en la aplicación, tío. Los mato, Los mato. ¿Sabes lo que no me gusta de...? ¿Cambiaste el título, tú? Ah, me lo pusiste bonito. Ok. Ah, hostia, no sé qué día sentía, macho. Te voy a dejar encargado del SEO. In nomine Patri, Espíritu Santi, amén. Sí, de la ESO, tío. ¿Pero para dónde tengo que ir? Si de ahí vengo... Allá, ¿no? ¿Ah, no? Ah, tengo que ir aquí, joder. Qué tonto. Espera un segundo. Qué guapo, ¿no? Hay un lago ahí, ¿vale? A ver cómo está cerrando, cabrón. Me corté las manos, por cierto. Se las amputé. Ayer.
Fuck! Why do they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough,
Cabreadito.
and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Hostia.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so.
Me llaman mito esta gente. Esta gente.
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Artema. Cuando rompimos el primer cristal salió Artema de él y le pegó una paliza. Y Phoenix se lo metió en su corazón para que no saliera. Esta gente me llama Mito. Soy Mito. Yo creo que los cristales en este juego tienen que ver con que vinieron de las estrellas y son aliens, tío. O algo así. Yo sigo con esas, que son alienígenas, tío. Putos aliens, tío. es eso, tío?
Orcs.
Vale.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
En las entrañas de lo desconocido. Vale.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. Taken over the entire mine. All yours, Torgal. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Ábrete, ábrete. Let's go.
Animals. You should never have left Ash. Sick 'em.
Vale. Cofre. Merced del rayo electrosfera. Está bien eso. Tengo 1250 para gastar. 1204. Debería. Me parece si mejoro esto. Se puede probar, ¿eh?
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Miniboss. Miniboss.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
Hostia.
How did it get in here?
Arabam. Joder. Level up. Sí, no, sí, no. Eso. Eso. Leveling, leveling, leveling. Una locura de bicho, también te digo, ¿eh? Vengo de allí. ¿Por aquí no hay nada, ¿o qué?
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Pasado. Anda, que pones. Uff. Perfecto.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Tienes que ver los VODs. Es el tercer cristal al que llego. Es una pasada, ¿eh? Es una pasada. Lo de este juego es una puta pasada, tío.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torgal.
That's better.
Vale, esto es lo de menos, ¿no? Será lo de menos, ¿sí? Ay.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Joder, el castillo este también, mira. Está guapo,
Did the orcs do this too?
No, estos orcos no lo han hecho. Un cofre y el fondo. Ahora voy.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Sedita. Vale, hay que matar a los que meten bravery, ¿no? Hay otro ahí. Zurra, zurra. A ver, me gusta porque tiene esto, ¿sabes? Y esta defensa es bastante buena, ¿sabes? Me gusta por eso. Y porque esto si lo metes de contraataque le puedes cortar el ataque. Hay que meterlo muy bien. A veces lo hago, a veces no. Hay que ser muy bueno.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? This won't be easy.
All yours, Torgal.
Bahamut está pero en otro lado. Haciendo cosillas. El pobre tiene un tío que le manda que es bastante gilipollas. Está en otro lado. Date cuenta que es un juego de tronos. Te cuentan partes de un lado, de otro. Para llegar al titán aún queda. Lo único que vi fue que se daba de hostias con Odín. Tomar por culo. Vale. Hostia, qué bueno. Pero de aquí a que nos toque, imagino que serán los siguientes ya. Odín y Bahamut. ¿Pero qué cojones? ¿Qué pasa? Pero si de aquí no venimos. Sí, me metí una hostias buenas, tío. Claro.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
No puedo saltar. Cofre. Gracias de tierra, bueno, sí. Vale, estamos ahí ya.
Just what I needed.
Echo de menos el daño del otro, pero bueno. Al cambiar Titán por el Lamu. Vamos para adelante. Ahí está.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now. Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit! No!
Tiene manos.
But if you can do it, then so can I! Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Hostia, qué guapo el suples ese, ¿no? Parece Jiren o Hip, me vas aprendiendo con esta planta, ¿eh?
What the hell?
No.
Thunder help me. It's do or die. I'm coming, Kuka.
Está guapísimo esto, tío, de repente, ¿eh? Ya, juego de carreras de distrito, tío, está guapísimo. Mierda, le di sin querer, tío. Le di mal al botón. Joder. Mierda, tío. Ah, tío. Joder. Hostia, que tiene voz el temazo este. Hay que hacer esto. ¡Toma! ¡Todo! Aquí era esto, ¿eh? Buah, de locos, chaval. Menudo combatazo, ¿no? Aterrizó. De piedra.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only
Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Esta niña está en todos lados, teniendo pociones.
You must consider
Ahí
your
está
health,
Bahamut.
my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
Qué rico, papá.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses
Bahamut
and
gay?
storming Twinside. And so the
Avisa a Bascal, avisa a Bascal. ¿Y qué dice la Bascal? Esto no puede ser. Ya estamos con el puto lobby LGTBI, tío, no puede ser.
capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance Ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
¿Pero qué historia? Cuéntame la historia. ¿No me vas a contar la historia? Joder. No. Te metas con Joshua, Andeker. La mierda. Nuevas ilusiones.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Tenemos una nueva cacería, ¿Qué cacería? Empieza la piratería. La mala y el fatu. A cazar, a cazar, a cazar. Se pasa otro puto. Cupopó, cupopó, cupopó. Hostia, no tenemos una, tenemos 40. Punzalmas. Grimalquín. 9 de espadas. Punzalmas, Grimalquín y 9 de espadas. Y este lo dejamos de último. ¿Qué es ese? El destructor de mundos. Ese. Lugar de aparición es interrogantes. What the fuck? Mediaciones de la choza abandonada de Almequia. Grimalquín, Aclinería. A ver, vamos a poner punzalmas primero, que ya lo tengo aquí ubicado. Campus de qué? Vale. Joder, tío, quería la historia, tío. La mandíbula es por aquí. Vale.
Run like the wind.
Qué guapo, tío. Bajamos y tenéis juntos. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? 9 de espadas. Pero yo ni iba por este. Claro.
My blade yet hungers for supply. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Rápido, ¿eh? Oh, Dios.
To me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgo.
Muy rápido, tío.
It's us or them.
¡Ah, mierda! Me he pegado sin querer.
Snap you
5.000 de experiencia, prefiero ver, has dicho este.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Tengo que ir a por potis, Ahora vuelvo, voy al otro.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Well, don't just stand there, go, Peter, or then... Is it business or pleasure? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Solo tienen a pasearme. Es las 9. Me tengo que ir a cenar ahora en un rato. Hacer este y no. Por arriba.
This won't be easy.
¿Hay ningún cristal por aquí cerca, tío? Como muera.
You deserve a rest.
Puntal más.
They don't look happy.
Hostia, no sirve de nada esto,
Soil and stone.
Thanks, boy.
Stay down.
I can't go on.
Menudo paseo ahora hasta allá, Me cago en mi puta madre.
The most fragrant herbs and
Fresh bread, warm from
El
the
paseo de la vergüenza.
Lights and pots!
No, I'm telling you, it's...
Run like the wind.
Mejor tirar de la MU en esto, ya que Titán no sirve. Yo creo.
Straight home now.
Escoriofobo. Escoriofobo. Oh, what the fuck? A ver, vamos a la guarida y vemos qué más me quedan, que me quedan un par de ellos. ¿Interrogantes? ¿Quién cojones será? Atlas, Serviguemo, Pandemonium.
You're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Vale, es este. Este es Atlas y es clase S. ¿De qué sale aquí? Destructor de mundos. Este. Grimal King. Vale, en la hoz y para abajo.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
800 puntos de habilidad, concha espinosa, rosa del desierto. Muy bien.
All yours. All done?
Y quest ahí, ahí.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
No.
Think you can help?
Hostia, no gasté ni pociones en este, ¿eh? Qué raro. Ir a la hoz. Hay que ir aquí.
Come on.
Nivel 37, 47 el Atlas este.
This might take a while.
Let me introduce you to mine. Farewell.
¿Bajas o qué?
And then there was one.
Lito. Y la piel de Grimal King. Necesitamos eso para hacer un ítem después cuando nos salga habilitado. Marca ahí. Es importante. Ahora es 21 y 23. No me da tiempo a hacer el clase SS mañana.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Tom?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
No surprises there.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It is good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed Standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ole. ¿Se pueden fabricar nuevas cosas?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Artritis mejorada.
Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
Voy a dejar aquí y mañana seguimos. Mañana a la noche, no sé, ya veré. Chao, Dandeker, besitos, guapetón. Voy a cenar algo, tío. Estoy reventado.